Let's start now.
Whenever you're ready.
Well, before I begin, I just want to ask you guys a question. How many of you guys have a Facebook or a MySpace or any type of social networking website? Okay. Well, I want to talk to you guys about the effects that it has, and, well, the negative effects that it has, and my major claim is that social networking prevents young adults from developing communication skills vital to their future. And what I mean about future is, I mean career-wise and also with their education, because I think that it is imperative for people to be able to speak to one another face-to-face, not only behind a screen. And I will be speaking to you guys about the way that social networking affects today's youth, and the way it prevents people from being productive. And then lastly, the way social networking is now slowly making people apathetic to feeling and emotion. And in April of 2010, the New York Times published an article called Anti-Social Networking, and UCLA professor Gary Small says today's youth may be missing out on experiences that help them develop empathy, understand emotional nuances, and read facial expressions and body language. And well, okay, what goes along with that was this statistic that was made by the Upcon Social Networking Research Center, which reported that 27% of those who have a Facebook or any social networking website are 8 through 11 years old. And to me, that really surprised me, because at such a young age, these kids are detaching themselves from developing any type of communication skills, and in the long run it will affect them. And they won't be able to communicate with teachers if they need help. And the way it prevents, the way social networking prevents people from being productive is that it really takes a lot of time out of people's lives. For example, in 2010, the Kaiser Family Foundation reported that Americans between the ages of 8 through 18 spend an average of 7.5 hours a day on either a computer or on a phone. And well, that really takes, like, I think everyone has something to do, you know, like you either go to school or you go to work, or you do both. It's just like as soon as you get home, you just run to the computer, and like you don't have time to have a conversation with anyone, or like you don't have time to bond with your family. And also a study done in December of 2010 by Ohio State University, the study was that students who said that they had Facebook would study 1 to 5 hours a week, and they had a GPA of 3.0 to 3.5, and then those who said they didn't have a Facebook studied from 11 to 15 hours a week and had GPAs of 3.5 to 4.0. And let's see, and yeah, and then lastly, the way people are slowly becoming apathetic to feeling and emotion is that in January of 2011, the BBC World Service did this article online, and there was this term that was called cyber skepticism, which is the idea that social media is distancing people from reality and each other. And I think that's true, because in a way social networking is making people less, kind of like less human, because you really can't demonstrate emotions through just typing, or like you can't really go ahead and say like I love you to someone on there, because you really can't go ahead and show you're just typing and not saying it or showing it. And I don't know if you guys heard about the Simone Bach, that she died last year on Christmas Day of 2010, because she posted on her Facebook, she posted at 7:53 p.m. she put, "Took all my pills, be dead soon, bye-bye, everyone." And out of the 1,048 friends she had, not one bothered to put like, "Don't do it." Like, they actually didn't believe her. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're not gonna do it. Oh, you just want attention." And like, it's just sad that, I mean, like you're adding those people as friends. Like, are they really friends? Like, are they actually genuine people that you're adding? Or like, even though you may have real friends on it, like not out of those 1,048 people, not one bothered to say don't do it. And yeah, like I don't know, it just makes me wonder, like, the way social networking says, like, that it's able to have a positive effect on people, but I think that in the long run, it just deprives people from actually communicating with each other, and it's just like, I think it's more used for entertainment rather than communication. For example, there was this, in 2010 of April, this New York Times article that there was this mom who asked her son, like, oh, are you going to visit your best friend for his birthday, or like, are you going to call him or something? And then he just goes like, oh, like, no, I'm just going to put it on his wall. And, like, and, like, everyone does that now. Like, everyone just puts it on the wall. It's like, to me, that's like making someone seem less important, because like everyone's going to do it. Like, they're your best friend. If they're your best friend, you should show them that they mean more to you than just like logging on and commenting them. So, yeah. There.